Hi, my name is Monica, and I apologize in advance. The only way I can do this video is actually while I'm sitting at work. My only downtime, honestly. I work full-time. I take a full-time load of classes. I sell Scentsy, and I sell LuLaRoe. So between those four things, plus trying to maintain a home life with my family, has not been easy. I have a husband and 3 stepchildren, and my sister has a little boy who just turned 1, and she's due again in just 2 weeks with her second child. Those 2 children are the only 2 that my parents really have as grandparents. So they keep us quite busy themselves. So between all of that, I barely have time to breathe, so a video while sitting at work is the only way I can do this. In any case, I'm taking this course because it is one of the classes I need to fulfill my 2-year associate's degree. I'll have my degree at the end of this summer, and I'm moving on to UMUC in the fall. I'm getting a transfer studies with AACC, and I'm going to study an English major once I get to UMUC. My ultimate goal is when I am done my 4-year to take my teacher certification and be able to teach. Up until recently, I wanted to teach just elementary school children. I have a huge fear of talking to crowds of people. I'm able to do it for the most part when it comes to talking to children. But when it comes to talking to a room full of adults or older age children, it's just not that easy for me. So, like I said, up until recently, I just wanted to teach elementary school. My 2 fieldwork classes I took were both elementary school kids, and I loved it. For my 3rd semester of fieldwork, I decided to do a middle school. And it wasn't really as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I may move on to teaching middle school English. So that part's still up in the air right now, but either way, I definitely want to be a teacher in the long run. I graduated from high school back in '96, and for financial reasons, I couldn't do college right out of high school. So I had to do it later in life, so I'm getting a late start, but like they say, better late than never. So I keep telling myself I will be a teacher before I'm 50. I'm hoping that's true. It was a little discouraging when I went into my fieldwork classes because a lot of the teachers look like babies to me. They honestly look like no more than 20 or 22, and I felt like their mother. But I'm doing this for me. It's what I want. It's my goal. It's to make me happy, and that's what I'm going to do. I may only get to teach a few years before I have to retire, but that's okay. At least in the end, I'll be able to say that I did it. As far as my writing skills, I was really good in high school. It's been quite a few years since I took that. When I took my English placement test for AACC, I actually got right into English 121. I scored good enough to get that to that point. I was very proud of myself. When I went to take the Praxi for my teaching classes, I failed the writing. Very disappointing. It actually bothered me a lot because I thought I was okay. I keep telling myself it's just because I was right out of, I wasn't right out of high school. So just trying to remember what goes where. I just can't believe I could fail that bad on where a punctuation mark is supposed to go. But I have been working on that and studying that, and hopefully I will be able to do better. Communicating wise, I'm pretty good. I seem to talk really fast, so I'm trying more recently to slow myself down, take my time, think about what I'm trying to say. With the technology nowadays and everyone emailing and texting, and it just seems like talking almost doesn't need to be done anymore, and that's sad because as a teacher I'm going to need to talk. So that's about it for me right now. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see what this semester holds in store. Bye.